Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, not your average Fox, and today I got a rather different video for you guys. So today I'm actually gonna be playing Schedule 1, however not in the way you'd expect. So as we know, Schedule 1 is a game about selling drugs, right? Well, in this series, I'm actually going to be trying to save up for a car, at least the cheapest car, only by selling trash. Yes, you heard me right. I'm just going to be collecting trash, putting in a cash for trash bins around the area, and hoping that that will get me just enough for, like, you know, my for basically a car. Even the cheapest one. I mean, if it works, it works. We're gonna have to find out, but it's gonna be a challenge. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, here we are in Schedule 1. So all we gotta do is we're gonna start a new game. Just go cash for trash. This is going to be something that I'm going to be calling the Cash for Trash Challenge. So obviously you're going to want to skip the prologue. So yeah, this is going to be something I call Cash for Trash Challenge, where the challenge is simple. You have to sell trash for cash and then use that cash to buy a car. That's it. And I know it totally like defeats the purpose of what the game is really about, but I just thought it would just be so interesting to see how many days it takes to save up for a car in this game just by selling trash. I mean, think about it. Like, how often are you gonna be doing this, right? Also, I swear, this haircut, man, this is like some Bob's Burgers are looking haircut. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're Bob's Burgers now. Let's get into it. So obviously, as you can see, we are currently at Highland Point, I believe it's called. So we have to go and talk to this person on the payphone, which means there should be a payphone somewhere around here. Maybe if we go down here, here's the payphone. Collect the stash. Okay, so we have to collect these stashes now. So there's one just around here. So yeah, we will. Oh yeah, we have to drive more. So we will be starting off with the stash that our uncle gives us. There's some more there. Cool. There you go, so we got the stash. Now we gotta head back to Yafi, down here. Yeah, so basically you'll hear, like, you know, a boom. You'll go back to your Yafi, and the Yafi will be completely destroyed for this. However, there will be notes. I think this is from one of the rifle gangs, if I remember. Yeah, it's from one of the rifle gangs. Yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Totally no idea. But don't worry about that, because we don't need that. We don't need to be selling drugs, because we're going to be making cash from trash. Yeah, we're going to be making cash from trash. So next thing, we do need to go to the motel. So here's the motel, and we basically need to buy a... It says we need to go to the hardware store, but you know what, we're not going to be doing that.
A few moments later.
We turn this thing on. Oh, look at that, we just earned our 25 bucks from selling trash. Yeah, as you can tell, this is going to take a long time, especially considering the cheapest car in the game, believe it or not, costs freaking like $5 grand.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm making out $5 whole grand just for like the cheapest car in this game. So in other words, you know, we're gonna be grinding a while. Take a bunch of things, a bunch of trash from around the area, put it all in there, and then hopefully we can get enough for a car at some point, which is the end goal. I mean, there's really no other goal to this but to just buy a car, buy certain trash. I mean, believe me, and even then that's not easy. Like if you've ever tried to recycle trash or like even metal, you'll know you do not get a lot of money for like literally just doing that alone. And I mean like you do not get a lot at all. You know, that even that I got like $3. The point is, the main point of this game normally is to become a drug kingpin, and later on you get further through the game you can eventually buy this room around the back. Basically around here there's a room in the back just up here that you can buy for $800 around the back of the fat Chinese I don't know why I keep saying fat Chinese, I mean fat dragon Chinese restaurant. What am I even saying? But yeah, eventually you do get a room around the back of this fat dragon Chinese restaurant. Are we just gonna keep picking up trash?
A few moments later.
So much we get for that anyway. $17. So you see what I mean now? You see why I was saying like this is like literally a challenge in itself. There is like a police curfew, by the way, in this game. It's from like I think 8 PM to 4 AM. So yes, it does have a curfew system, whereas if you're not inside of your place in that time, will arrest you. Yep. They'll just straight up arrest you. So how are we doing? Alright, I think I'm gonna sleep, honestly, until the next day. We're just saving up to buy a $5 Shitbox. That's actually what the car's called, by the way. It's literally called Shitbox. Let's process that. $8! Yay, we made $8, guys. We did it. It's not really a lot, to be honest. $8 is... I'm actually gonna go to the hardware store, I think. Oh yeah, of course. It wants us to buy a freaking growth tent, soil, and watering can. All those things gonna be getting any use out of these. I mean, so what usually we're gonna get out of this, you know what I'm saying? We're literally just gonna be doing enough all of this. So it wants us to set up the whole thing. Talk to Uncle Nelson on the payphone. Yeah, I know. Alright. It just wants us to also, as you see, order one OG Kush seed from Albert Hoover, but we're not going to be doing that. Instead, we're going to be picking up some trash. We're going to be taking it over here. Put it in. Then we go back around here. Oh look, there's another can that can go right in there. It would be a lot easier if we could get a skateboard, but we can't afford one of those right now. I don't think we can. We could probably get the cheapest skateboard, but I don't do that. So we're just gonna keep going. Right, get this trash. Oh, come on. And pop it in. Look for more trash. Yeah, as you can tell, this is not the most convenient method of making money. In fact, this is, if anything, this is probably less convenient than the actual methods that you're supposed to make money in this game. cigarette here, or you know, it's be like or apparently it's like in Britain. I don't know if any of you guys know this, but in Britain, you know, what the Americans call like a cigarette, we call, you know, a fag, smoking fag, like that sort of thing. But in America, like that term in itself, it means something completely different. And I mean completely, like seriously, you'd have to look it up. It's so strange the way like different terms mean something different, you know, depending on, you know, where you come from, your culture, you know what I mean. Let's see how much I get for this actually. Oh, okay, $18. Let's carry on looking for trash. Hey, does anyone want a wheelchair? The hell? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was gonna ask you. Do you want a wheelchair? Free wheelchair, man. Also later on in the game as well, the further you get through it and stuff, you do also eventually get some dealers who will help you sell product. So yeah, it's an interesting game. A basketball. Wait, can we trash the basketball? Can we sell the basketball? No, we cannot. Oh man, that sucks. I think that wheelchair's still there. Look at that. Shove that there. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. $4. Maybe it's just this whole like quest to try and get a car. Just driving me insane, man. Anyway, I'm gonna save here. I think we'll end it off here. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Comment what you thought of it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be all for now, guys. Yeah, so hope you all have a good day. Peace out.